Let's go to page 17 and talk about some exemptions. So these look like HMDA, maybe act like HMDA, but we're going to punch holes in our wall that we just built, if you will. There are some exclusions like no house, no HMDA. And that one's pretty easy because it's the Home Mortgage Disclosure Act. If you don't have a house, well, they're buying this lot and someday they're going to build on it. You say, no, that's not HMDA until they're borrowing money to make that house improvements, to build it. Bare lot by itself with no money for anything else, not HMDA. Agricultural loans, you'll see in letter B there. It's by purpose or by collateral, they're all out. So there's that same picture we looked at before. Now it's B2 in your outline on page 17. That house has to be located on property used primarily for agricultural purposes. And so is this a house? Sure it is, but is it a dwelling for HMDA? So again, we're looking at a silo. Reg Z, Truth in Lending, would say, hey, TRID's going to apply to that because we've got a house, maybe they're doing home improvements to it. But if that's a farmhouse, I'm going to use that word, then we're going to say, no, it's not a dwelling for HMDA. And again, this defines the terms we don't get to here. All right, I talked about consumer purpose other, where we said we're going to classify those as HMDA because they are dwelling secured for any consumer purpose. But let me set up a scenario. Let's say that I come to you and I want to borrow money for bankers, compliance, consulting operations. And I don't have a lot of assets. I don't, I've got a building, but you say, listen, what do you got for collateral? I said, I've got some laptops. I got this keyboard that doesn't seem to work today, the mouse. And you say, listen, no, we need something. We want your house. So you're going to take my house as collateral, but this is a business purpose loan. And we do look to Reg Z. That's funny. So in some regs, we say, no, you got to go with this definition. But here they say consumer business purpose per Reg Z. We say, well, that's definitely a business purpose. Dave is putting money into his business. It's an S corporation even. A dwelling secured for business operating is not HMDA. Now, let's be real clear here. HMDA applies to apartment buildings and rental houses. Those are business purpose, but they're dwelling-related business purposes. The purpose is dwelling. In the scenario that I gave you that I want to put money into my bank consulting company has nothing to do with housing. You're only satisfying the dwelling side. The purpose is nothing to do housing related. And so we do not report generally business purpose non-home related, even if it's dwelling secured. But you need to understand that if that loan is ever refinanced, then we go back to page 13, page 12. The definition of refinance says, do you have a dwelling secured loan that's replacing a dwelling secured loan? The answer is yeah. Well, same borrower? Yeah. Business to business? Okay, then that is. So that is HMDA. So page 17, what I want you to write down is first time exempt or exempt first time. Here's the key. But if refinanced, HMDA applies. But if refinanced, HMDA applies. So in a sense, the exemption that you see in letter C on page 17, that exemption is exempted. It's overridden by the refinancing definition, which is quite strange. All right. Let's go. Are you noticing a trend here that ag loans are out? Business purpose loans, unless they're housing related, they're out. Now,